Dramatic Moose Productions presents All I Want for Christmas. Written by Matthew Fisher.
Hey, Dave.
Hi, Nick. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right. How the jolly well are you, Dave?
Doing fine, thanks, Nick. I thought I'd call you as I haven't heard off you in a while.
Aren't you a good friend? Not only do you call to check up on me, but you call via video call.
Are you sure you're all right, Nick? You seem a little off.
I'm fantastic. Why wouldn't I be? I get to speak to somebody.
Haven't had many calls, have you, Nick?
No, I haven't. You can get a little lonely when you live by yourself.
Especially in these times. Look, I was calling because I wanted to know if you had any plans for Christmas Day.
Are you going to ask me what I think you're going to ask me?
As you're by yourself, if you have no plans, would you like to...
Yes! 1,000 times yes! I would love to spend the Christmas holidays with you.
Just Christmas Day. But good. I'll let Alex know.
Oh, I'm so excited. Thank you, Dave. And to show my appreciation, I'm going to tell you a story. Gather round, boys and girls. Let me tell you a story about the wonderful thing that is Christmas.
Nick, what are you doing?
'Twas the night before Christmas,
Nick.
and all through the city,
Nick.
not a sober person was lurking.
Nicholas!
Which really was a pity.
Seriously, what are you doing?
I'm telling you a Christmas story.
You don't have to do that.
But you have to tell stories at Christmas. It's the law.
It's not the law, and it's not Christmas yet.
But it's the Christmas season.
I'm going to hate myself for asking. But when does the Christmas season start for you?
I bet you think I'm one of those people that wishes Christmas would never end.
You do seem the type.
Well, you're wrong. If Christmas never ended, then I wouldn't have anything to look forward to.
Makes sense.
Of course it does. I'm not a weirdo who starts getting ready for Christmas in July. The Christmas season runs from 1st of November, the day after Halloween, all the way through to 31st of January.
Why 31st of January?
It can't go into February, can it? It's Valentine's season.
Right. Of course it is. What was I thinking?
I know, Dave. Seriously, get your act together.
Sorry, Nick.
And by my logic, today is part of Christmas season. So...
Please don't. I don't want to hear a Christmas story. Nick? Nick? Say something.
Why do you hate me?
I don't hate you.
Why wouldn't you let me tell you a story?
I just don't want to hear a story.
Don't you like Christmas?
Of course I like Christmas. It's a great time of year. Christmas songs, mulled wine, turkey presents. I like it all. I just don't want to waste all my Christmas joy before Christmas Day. That's all.
It has nothing to do with me?
No.
And you still like Christmas?
Yes. I just don't want you to waste a good story on me now, when you could tell it to me on Christmas Day, when I've got 5 pints in me.
Oh, all right then.
If you want to talk about Christmas, then let's talk about your favourite things you like to do at Christmas.
Tell stories.
Apart from stories.
I like watching Christmas films.
Great. I can talk about that. I love Christmas films.
Really? What's your favourite Christmas film?
There's only one.
What is it?
Die Hard.
That's not a Christmas film though, is it? Dave? Everything alright?
Get out.
What?
Get out. Now.
I can't. We're on a video call.
How dare you say Die Hard is not a Christmas film?
It's not.
In what way is it not?
Nothing about it is Christmassy.
Are you joking?
Well then tell me, what is Christmassy about it?
It's set on Christmas Eve.
The entire story could have happened in the summer and it would have been the exact same movie.
No, you're wrong. Hans Gruber needed to make sure that the Christmas party was happening so that everyone would be in one place for the hostage situation. It wouldn't have worked if they tried to rob the building on a random Wednesday in August.
The guns.
What about the guns?
Guns don't have a place in Christmas movies.
That's just personal preference.
The only thing it has, which I'll give you is Christmassy, is
What?
Alan Rickman.
How are we friends?
Because you love me, and your life wouldn't be the same without me. Please don't uninvite me to Christmas.
Can we talk about something else, please?
Only if you admit that Die Hard isn't a Christmas film.
That will never happen. What's your favourite Christmas film?
That's easy.
Let me guess. Something traditional. Like Charles Dickens' Christmas Carol?
Oh, no.
What is it? Something more modern, like Elf?
Elf is a great film, but my favourite is The Muppets Christmas.
The Muppets' Christmas Carol.
Yeah.
You know that's still Charles Dickens' Christmas Carol, right?
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is. It's the Christmas Carol, but with Muppets.
Which makes it 100 times more better.
That may be, but it's still just a twist on a traditional story.
Hey, if Die Hard can be a Christmas film, then The Muppets Christmas Carol is definitely a modern Christmas film. Have you written your letter to Santa yet?
You gotta be kidding me.
You won't get any presents if you don't write a letter to Santa.
Wait a minute. Do you still write letters to Santa? How old are you? You're an adult with no children and you still write letters to Santa?
It's tradition.
Jesus Christ.
No, I don't write to him. Not because I don't want to, it's just... Where would I send the letter?
How long have you been writing to Santa?
Pretty much since I can remember. My mum and me would write letters to Santa every year. I'd get the paper, she'd get us both some hot chocolate. The letters would have the same format every time. Dear Santa, thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to read my letter.
Sounds like your mum.
We'd write about something that we did which made other people happy. She would then force me to write about a bad thing I did.
That's mean! Santa, here's a reason why you shouldn't give me any presents.
You'd think so. But she'd always get me to explain how I would stop myself doing that bad thing again, and how I would try to be a better person.
Very smart, your mum.
She was. The postbox was in front of a bakery, so we'd have a donut as a reward.
20-odd years later, you're still doing it?
Yeah.
That sounds like a nice tradition. I haven't written a letter to Santa since I was a child.
What?
I haven't written a letter.
You haven't written a letter to Santa? What's wrong with you? If you don't write a letter to Santa, then you're not going to get presents.
Are you being serious?
Of course I am. You're not going to have presents from Santa for Christmas.
Like you get presents from Santa.
Yes, I do.
Santa gets you what you want?
Yes. Because I only ask for one or two things.
So do I. And you know who gets them for me? Well, some of them. Alex. Not Santa. A real person.
I feel sorry for you. You've lost the sparkle.
What sparkle?
The sparkle that everyone has when they first realise what Christmas is. Spending time with friends and family, getting presents that show how much people care about you, the belief that someone like Santa exists, and it's not all about money.
Welcome to the real world. Christmas is all about money. The food, the drink, the presents, the tree, the decorations, everything. And who pays for it all? Santa? No. Me. Santa doesn't pay for anything.
When did you become such a downer? What could have possibly happened at Christmas for you to dislike it so much?
Look, I just don't like getting my hopes up. Every year people say to me, this is going to be the best Christmas yet. And every year it's not. Every year I'm let down.
How long have you felt this way?
A while.
How long have you felt this way?
A long time.
Dave, how long?
Since I was 8.
Since you were 8? What happened when you were 8?
Nothing. I don't want to talk about it. Alex, can you get that?
Come on, tell me.
Fine. I was like you. I loved Christmas. Writing letters to Santa, decorating the tree, all of it. One Christmas I wrote my letter to Santa. The only thing I asked for, the only thing I wrote about was getting a Tamagotchi.
A Tamagotchi?
Yeah, they were all the rage back then. Christmas Day came, I opened my presents, I even left the smallest one until last. But no Tamagotchi. I think that's when I started to doubt Santa. Next Christmas, I didn't write a letter. But I still got presents, and it clicked. There is no Santa.
That's really sad.
Sorry, that's me. Alex can't be bothered to come up. I need to go down and get something.
Get what?
I don't know. Just give me a second.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Hey, sorry about that.
Oh, no worries. What did you get?
The delivery driver just dropped this off. It's a package for me.
Anything fun?
I don't know. It's not a big box. What the...
What is it?
It's a Tamagotchi.
No way.
It's a Tamagotchi.
Who's it from?
I don't know.
Is there a message with it?
Yeah, there's a card.
What's it say?
Dear Dave, sorry it's taken so long to get to you. Love, SC.
SC? Who's SC?
I don't know.
Whose initials are SC? Wait a minute. You don't think it's...
SC?
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas! Thank you for listening to All I Want for Christmas, written by Matthew Fisher, starring Ben Wilson as Dave and Christopher Maxwell as Nick. Produced by Dramatic Moose Productions. Merry Christmas.